So what are we making today? We're making a vegan mac and cheese. As you can see, I got it laid out here. You're gonna need a half a box of pasta, any kind of pasta. I used penne. That was just what was lying around in the closet. Then you need 8 ounces of vegan cheese. I got this one. It's a Go Veggie Mexican style shreds. So I've had it before too. It's pretty good. It tastes pretty good. It's vegan, dairy free, all that. You're gonna need 2 cups of a non-dairy milk. So I'm gonna use soy milk today. We got the regular Silk soy milk. And what else? We're gonna need some vegan butter. We got that right over here. And then you'll just need, obviously, the pasta. You could cook ahead of time. I cooked mine. I didn't, feel a need to show everybody that, but boil it, as per directions. And one thing I noticed too, I don't know how everybody else likes their pasta, but especially something like this where you're gonna make it and then you're gonna put it in the oven to kind of like cook it a second time around. Whenever I make pasta, no matter what, I go like double what it says. So this told me to cook it for like 10 minutes. I cooked it for 20 minutes because I want the pasta to be like more like soft, and you could see it's still, it still has a bite and stuff, but I don't know how people eat it like al dente or whatever, but I guess that's personal preference, whatever. So all right, so getting back to it, I just put in 2 tablespoons of the vegan butter, and I've got it on like kind of low heat, and I mean, this what we're making isn't necessarily, a low fat vegan dish, but there's times that, you want something like comforting like that, like mac and cheese. So if you get the feeling, eat it. I I predominantly eat, fairly clean. This isn't a everyday thing for me, but I just wanted to share this recipe because it's something fairly easy, and it's something also that you could cook for your friends and family that may not be vegan, and they'll be surprised at how good it is. So we're melting this up. And then next thing we're going to do, we measured out, we got our soy milk in here. We're going to add that in a second. And the things you want to have on hand, you need a whisk. The whisk is just going to help. Once the butter and the milk heat up, we'll add the cheese in. And, you want to whisk it to make sure it's not going in. So I'm going to add this. And then once this is, once it's like starting to simmer, then we're going to start adding the cheese. So I'll pour this in and then I'll show you guys the rest once it starts simmering. So back again, took a couple minutes. Now the soy milk's simmering, and it has a tendency to like boil over the top. So I like to pull it off the heat for a minute and then start adding your cheese, the vegan cheese. Add it all, make sure it's all in there. Then you can put it back on the heat, and now just stir it up and wait till it's, all combines to make one. And you'll see already it's getting like orangish, like a deeper yellow orange, kinda. So it happens fairly quick, so you don't want to overcook it or anything, and you don't want to burn it. You can actually go ahead and turn your heat off. Leave it on the heat though. Continue just to stir it so you know it's all mixed up well. And next we're just gonna go back, add our pasta. Oops, some spillage. And And now you can, after you put your pasta in, you could just let it like hang out on the heat for a minute, but not too long, and then we're gonna pour it in the Pyrex. So let's see, another stir. And depending on how thick you like the mac and cheese, I know some people like it like wetter, like you know how the mac and cheese in the box kind of is. Other people want it a little bit thicker. Another trick to it, I'm actually going to do this because this is looking a little thin. You can add, like, it doesn't take much either, just add like a tablespoon of flour, like all-purpose flour. So again, another little bit, but I use the Heckler's unbleached all-purpose flour. I added the tablespoon, and now it's perfect. I like, you know, the consistency. So I'm just going to throw it in the Pyrex. And one other thing, you can preheat your oven to 350. 350. So we're going to pour this in the Pyrex. And this is definitely enough for 2 people. Like the, you know, 1 Pyrex worth, half box. If you were gonna, you know, have it like, you know, have 4 people or whatever, a family, you could use, you know, the whole box and then just double up on the rest of the ingredients. So now as far as seasoning it, I'll just add I like garlic powder, so I'll add some of that. And just on the top, you know, it doesn't have to be crazy. Paprika, just a little bit again. You don't have to go crazy. And for salt and pepper, I have that here also, but kind of for this, because we added the vegan butter and stuff already, I'll kind of leave that up to, you know, whoever's eating it, you know, leave it up to taste. Because, you know, there's like sodium within the vegan butter, so kind of, now we're just going to wait once you can actually, people say, oh, wait till it's preheated. You could throw it in now, so hold on. Use both hands. Hold on 1 second. So I put it in the oven. And now I'm going to cook mine for 25 minutes. So timer's on, and 25 minutes, I'll show you guys what it looks like. But 2 on the time after, you know, when you're cooking it in the oven, that's the good thing about eating, you know, vegan. Some people might like just having it straight from, you know, the pot, like how that was, kind of like looser. But I like it baked, you know, get the top at least a little crisp and everything. And then also some people might like it more crisp, so you could put it in a little bit longer. So instead of 25 minutes, you might want to do like 40 minutes or, you know, whatever. But I'll show you guys when it's all finished. So I just pulled the mac and cheese out the oven. And also now I'm just making some frozen vegetables up, little pot, but mainly this is gonna be the meal tonight. I was in the mood for it and I'm gonna have it. So I just took it out of the oven, and I mean it's like bubbling hot. So I'll let it sit here for like maybe like 5-10 minutes, let it rest, and it's gonna, while it's resting too, it's kind of gonna thicken up even more. And then after that, I'll show you again. I'll do another little snippet, and I'll cut a piece and plate it up, show you guys how it looks like. So here it is, we're done. We waited, it rested, we took it out. Let's see, we're gonna give it the taste test. Hopefully I don't burn my mouth. Got one. it's great. It's amazing. Really good. Really easy to make. Really good to eat. Got some left. When Maxine gets home, she'll have some. We got the vegetables. Got like another minute on those. And I'm going to get to eating. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have fun making it and eating it.